Hello ladies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, igama langu andisiwe. I talk about feminine energy, inner healing, and becoming the best version of yourself so that you can live your best life. And if that is something that interests you, please click the like button below and subscribe to my channel. Today ladies, we're talking about mediocrity life, right? We're talking about mediocrity life. What is mediocrity first? What does it mean? The term mediocrity, what does it mean? It means the quality of something that is not good, right? Now mediocrity life is the quality or the state of being average, of being ordinary, of being common, something that is in the middle, something that is ordinary. That is mediocrity life, right? It's a quality of something that is not good. It's a quality of something that is ordinary or common, right? We get trapped in mediocrity life without even realizing it. We get trapped in mediocrity because we just decided to be comfortable. Ladies, I am sorry, my natural light is on and off. So I was saying, we get trapped in mediocrity life without realizing it because we just get too comfortable with everything because everyone is having the same thing. We get comfortable in having the same thing as everybody. We get comfortable in experiencing the same quality of life or the same quality of sentimental life because everyone is, we think that everyone is having the same thing. You know, we get comfortable in being happy today and being unhappy tomorrow. You get comfortable in being in a happy relationship today and then tomorrow your relationship is not happy. You're not happy in there. And then you think that it's okay. You're comfortable because you think that everyone is having the same thing. You get comfortable in having money today and being broke tomorrow because you think that everyone is experiencing the same thing. So you're not alone. So why should you bother? You're not alone. You're not experiencing this alone. Everybody is probably experiencing the same thing. Well, that's far from the truth. It's not everyone. It's not everyone. It's your circle. It's your people in your circle. They're experiencing the same kind of life that you are living. Your people, your circle, they're happy today in their relationship. They're not happy tomorrow. They're being cheated on. And then you also being cheated on. You think that is okay. That is not okay. That is not for everyone. That is happening only in your circle. You know, that's how we get trapped in mediocrity life because we just get comfortable in having same thing as everyone. We get comfortable. Why bother? Because everyone is experiencing the same thing. You understand? So that is mediocrity life. However, now I would like you to understand that there is no good or bad in mediocrity life. It depends on you, it depends on me, it depends on each and every individual. It depends on how you define mediocrity life, on what is mediocrity life for you and what is a successful, fulfilling life for you, right? Because not everyone wants to be the next Kim Kardashian. Not everyone wants to be the next Vus Tembogwayo. No, not everybody wants that life, you know? So if being happy today, being unhappy tomorrow, being in an unhealthy relationship, having money today, being broke tomorrow, if that is okay for you, then that is a successful, fulfilling life for you. You know, like I said, there's no right or wrong. If clubbing brings you joy, you go out with friends, you club Friday to Sunday, if that brings you joy, that lights you up, then that is your successful, fulfilling life for you. You understand? And there is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. However, now, if that is not making you happy, if going out with friends on a Friday night and then you come home Saturday, you are miserable, you are unhappy, something is wrong. Something is wrong, right? And you gotta ask yourself why. Why are you unhappy today? Why you are happy today, you are unhappy tomorrow. Right? I'm not saying you're going to be happy every day, but at least 80% of your time, 80% of the time you have to be happy. You understand? So you got to ask yourself, why are you miserable? Why are you unhappy today? You're happy tomorrow. Why are you in a relationship that is not fulfilling for you? Why? You're gonna ask yourself these questions, because if you are unhappy with the situation that you have right at this moment, if you're not happy with your life right at this moment, that means mediocrity life is not for you. It's not for you, right? So you gotta ask yourself this question: what would make you happy? What would make you happy? Please don't say money would make me happy, or a man would make me happy, being in a relationship would make me happy. Don't say that, because that is not the truth, right? If you're saying money would make you happy or a relationship would make you happy, that means now you are chasing these things. You're gonna chase money, you're gonna chase love, because you want to be happy, and anything that you chase is gonna run away from you. Anything that you're chasing is gonna run away from you. I always make an example of a cat. If you chase the cat is gonna run away from you. But if you sit in your couch, minding your business, reading your book, watching your TV show, that cat you were chasing is gonna come and sit next to you, if not in your lap, because you have become a safe space. You have become a safe space. So you gotta be a safe space. You have to be a safe space for money. You have to be a safe space for love, meaning you have to have a healthy, fulfilling relationship with yourself first, right? You have to know who you are. You have to love yourself. You have to have a healthy, fulfilling relationship with yourself before having a healthy relationship with somebody else. That's just how it is. Remember, you attract who you are. We attract who we are. You know? So don't say that you're gonna be happy with money, you're gonna be happy in a relationship. No, that's not gonna work. You're just gonna make things hard for you, because that is gonna take time. That is gonna take time. Now let's get back to mediocrity life. What is the next point? Oh, the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is that I always have stories to share. December 2022, I found myself in a rut, the deepest rut ever. But I realized that I've been unhappy for quite some time. I've been unhappy for all the years. I remember I got my real estate license in 2016. Right, 2016, I started my career as an agent, as a real estate agent. When I look back, man, I've been unhappy, I've been miserable, all the areas of my life, financially, love life, I've been miserable. So I had to ask myself, why am I like this? Like, what is going on? What is so wrong? It was December. I was not excited for December. I was not in the mood for December. I paid my rent. My rent was paid. Everything was sorted. I was at home. I was moneyless. I had 2 rand in my bank account. After paying my rent, after doing everything that I was supposed to do, I had nothing in my bank account, and then I was at home alone. Ladies, in that December, I found myself thanking God for being in that situation at the time. I found myself thanking God for having 2 rand in my bank account. I found myself excited and being happy for being alone and having nothing. That made me to realize that happiness, joy, does not depend on anything that is external, does not depend on anything that is outside of you, outside of me. Joy, real peace, real happiness comes from within. It comes from within. As a result, I told myself that I will never be in that situation again of being broke, because I know my happiness, my joy does not depend on money. I became a safe space for money, right? No longer chasing money, no longer chasing love, you know. So what happened in that December is that I found myself happy because I got to spend time with me. I got to spend time with myself, and I got to know me in a deeper level. I was by myself. I got to spend time with me. I got to know what makes me happy, what would make me happy. And what makes me happy, ladies, it's learning. It's learning new things, discovering myself, because that December, that's when I started listening to podcasts. That's when I started listening to an informative YouTube video. That's when I started reading books, you know. And I realized that mediocrity life was not meant for me then, because when I started listening to podcasts, I listened to Jay Shetty on Purpose with Jay Shetty. I don't know how many times. I still listen to Jay Shetty today. If you are in a journey of self-discovery, if you want to be the best, better version of yourself, listen to Jay Shetty on Purpose on Spotify. Purpose with Jay Shetty. I listened to Jay Shetty. I've written notes. I was discovering myself, and I was so excited. As a result, I deleted all the social media platforms that I had. No Instagram, no Facebook, nothing. For now, the whole year of 2023, I was just nowhere to be found, focusing on myself, you know. So that's that. Everything, I discovered it in December 2022 because I was alone. I had nothing to do. That's when I was like, and I was not even interested in Netflix. I was not. That's when I started buying books. That's when I started listening to podcasts. That's when I started becoming happy, because I'm like, wow, I am happy with this. This is the real me. Mediocrity life was not meant for you. I'm trying to say here, what I'm trying to say is, we also get trapped in mediocrity life because we have stopped learning. We have stopped learning since you graduated college, since you graduated varsity. You have never ever touched any book in your life. You've stopped enhancing your knowledge. Your brain knows nothing but the whatever things that you've learned in varsity, right? So that's how you get trapped in mediocrity life. You stopped learning. You stop learning. You don't even have time to listen to an informative YouTube video. You don't have time to listen to a podcast. You don't have time for that. That's when you get comfortable in being mediocre. You are in the middle. You are average. You are common. Mediocrity life is the state, the quality of being average, of being ordinary, of something common. You know, you want to rise above mediocrity life, you got to start learning. I'm not saying go back to school. I'm saying invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. What is it that you like? What is it that you love? You can invest in becoming the best version of yourself. You can invest in becoming the best wife for you. You can invest in becoming the best employee ever. I don't know what is it that you do at work, your career, but how about investing on your career? How about investing on becoming the best mom? You know, so there's a lot of things you can learn. In fact, you have to be the best version of yourself in all the areas of your life. That is going to bring you joy. That brings me joy. That brings me happiness. So I don't know, maybe you have to, it's time for you to ask yourself deep questions like I did back then in December 2022. Who am I? I asked myself that question. Who am I? Why am I unhappy? Why am I unhappy? Right? That's when I was like, okay, I've been unhappy. So I'm not going to say I'm unhappy because I have $2 in my bank account. No. I have been unhappy. Why? And then the answer was, I've been living a mediocrity life. When I started investing on myself, I started becoming happy. I've learned a lot, ladies. That's when I've dived into feminine energy. That's when I've invested on my career. That's when I invested on my career. Like, I did a lot of things after that month of December 2022. You know, so what I'm trying to say to you is that if you're not happy where you are, better ask yourself questions. Why you are unhappy? Why you are unhappy going out and have fun with your friends? You should be happy. But when you only get happy when you're going out with your friends and post a picture on social media, after that you are unhappy. That is mediocrity life. You gotta be happy every day. I wanted to be happy and joyful every day. As a result, I am. My happiness does not depend on anything that is outside of me. It comes from within. You know? So you gotta ask yourself this question. You really have to ask yourself this question. It's December now, right? December 2023. In South Africa, there is a term called Dezemba. Dezemba is a South African term for December. I found myself asking, is December mediocrity or is December mediocre? or not. Like I said, it depends on each and every individual. It depends on how you define mediocrity life for you, and how you define a successful life for you. For me, December is mediocrity because I don't like the results or the consequences of December, right? Because December is where everyone is joyful, is happy, is excited, where people, they spend their money that they've saved the whole year. They spend it in December. Like there's no tomorrow, like there's no life to live after December. So that's what people, they do. So for me, I was like, this December is mediocre, because I grew up experiencing the same thing, where at home my mom, my grandmother, they'll be excited for Christmas. Like everyone is excited, everyone is happy, they cook. Well, on the 26th or 27th, you go back to eat brown bread with tea. You understand? I'm like, this is not the life that I want to live. This is not the life that I want to live. Not why I'm saying December is mediocre. It is because December is not for wealthy people. It's not for wealthy people. Wealthy people, they spend time with families. They cook all the time. They spend time with themselves. So they don't get fascinated with December now. They go all out, spend their money and do everything. No, it's something that they do. It's something that they do whenever they feel like, So it's like December, it's for mediocre people. Yes, it is. I'm sorry if you're going to get offended with this video, but December is for mediocre people. It's them. It's mediocre people. It's middle class people. It's these people who spend their entire life of savings. They spend their entire life of saving. The whole year you save. You spend your whole money that you've saved. Wealthy people, they don't do that. They don't. It's like we don't spoil ourselves. We don't spoil our kids. We don't spoil our family. We only wait for December to do that. That is why people, they spend their money without caring. And what I don't like with this December thing is the consequences. People, they do funny things in December. They destroy their marriages. They destroy their financial life. There are a lot of things happen in December. So for me, December, it is mediocre. I don't know for you. Like I said, it depends on each and every individual, right? Please don't be offended. I am just here sharing with my ladies, with my people, right? So yeah, it takes a woman, a matured woman, to rise above mediocrity life. It takes a real feminine energy goddess to rise above mediocrity life, to live your life based on your terms, not based on the society, not based on what people say, right? It takes a woman. It takes, even before I even got married, I never get too excited about December. I don't celebrate December. I don't even like the malls. I go to the mall in January. That's when I go to spoil myself, buy myself clothes. If I'm gonna buy myself clothes, I do everything in January, when everyone is at home, sitting at home, eating a half loaf, half a loaf, or I don't know how to call it. Is it still there? Oh my God! I want to say half song. So I don't know how to say it. It's a half of bread. So that's what I'm trying to say, ladies. January, people, they're in the location, they're eating brown bread with water, moneyless, which is not cool. Not cool at all. We understand? Abantu bathenga yafiyesonga batya drink pop because money is gone. That is not fair. That is mediocre life. You don't want to live that life. You don't want to live that life. So you gotta rise above these terms. You gotta rise above the society. Don't spend your entire wages in December. Do the opposite. How about spoiling yourself in January? How about buying yourself clothes in January? How about, do the opposite. Do the opposite. Buy yourself books, read, invest on yourself. Invest in yourself. Probably, maybe that will bring you joy. Definitely it will bring you joy, because what makes you to be unhappy now is because you're living the mediocre life and it's not for you. Mediocrity life is not for you. If you are miserable where you are, it is not for you. So I am hoping that you're gonna find value in this video, and if you do, please share this video with your friends. And I love you so much, and I'm gonna see you on the next video, ladies. Bye.